Hello, Capricorn. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using Star Spinner Tarot by Trungles. Hopefully that focuses enough if you want to see how that's spelled. There's a website for them, chroniclebooks.com. Hopefully I can get that to focus. So if you want a freeze frame, if you want the spelling of what you need to do there, if you want to, feel free to do so. Supportive Oracle Cards, Spellcasting Oracle Cards by Flavia Barbara, artwork by Lizbeth. There are their full names. There's websites for them. She Who Is Art I tend to notice mostly, but there's a couple other websites there too if you're interested. Feel free to freeze frame and check that out if you'd like to. Okay, what do we have for Capricorn? Ooh. 3 kings. Okay. You got swords, wands, and chalices. So that's air, earth, and water. I think we got to be careful how we handle things. Something like that. Why are we doing it from the bottom? Like, what's going on? Okay. It's a lot, like, how do we get this to, how do we order this up? How do we get this in line? Seems like it's very complicated to me. You're in the middle of getting something done, is what I feel. Because you're starting right off with the King of Wands, which tells me you're in full swing of whatever you got to do. Like, this is what I'm doing, this is what I got to do. I'm in motion. You're in motion. And the Strength card is on the other side. I feel like this is a compatible energy at this time. It is compatible. It's fire. They're both fire. So somebody else is also trying to keep up. Somebody else is trying to keep up with what you're getting done. So it starts off fine. A lot going on. You're very busy. You're in the middle of it. When you're busy, you're busy. Somebody's trying to keep up. They got strength, but when I'm feeling it, it's like they're just like, how much longer are they going to keep this up? They're kind of looking at you like, how much longer are you going to keep this up? And I'm getting the compassion with the Hermit. Like, I feel like they're trying to keep up, but they're getting a little nervous. Like, this is never going to end. And it may be too much for them. Yeah, it might be too much for them. So you might be able to keep this pace for a while, but this is too much for the other person. But they don't want to disappoint you, and they don't want this situation to have a bad moment, so they're trying to keep up as long as they can. Are they showing signs? I don't know. I don't know if they're telling you, though. That's what I'm worried about. Because this does seem like this is a very good energy for you. At least at this point, it feels very good to me. At some point, they're going to have to admit that they can't keep up. I do think you're going to notice it, though. Because I'm getting life purpose with the King of Cups as your challenge position. The challenge is for you to bring it forward to them that you know it's not. You know they can't keep up with this. And to kindly like, well, you got a couple different options. The first one is kind of like just calling it out for what it is and just seeing what happens. I don't really see that really being the Capricorn way of doing things, but you could. Another way I see you coming at it is kind of like say if you have 10 levels, right? Whatever they're helping you with, bring it down like a level, see how it goes. If you still think they're getting it's too much for them, bring it down another level. And just keep watching it, keep bringing it down little by little what you're having them do for you until you feel like where they are, they'll stabilize and they'll be okay if they keep doing that much. So that way you got dependability, everything keeps working out, everything keeps getting done. Maybe they can't do level 10, but maybe they can do level 6.5. 6.5. Because I feel like you'd probably, yeah, like, all right, we're down to 7. I really don't want to go below 7. Let me try 6.5. Yeah, it seems like it's working. Let's try that. Because I feel like they're saying if you start stepping it back little by little, going from level 10 down to 6.5, it's better than level 10 to stop. Because if they get burnt out too far, I don't know where it might be like a cold stop. So it's kind of like, how do we reform this? How do we redo this to where we can still keep this going? Maybe not as good as it is going right now, but at least it doesn't hit a full stop. 6.5 support versus 10 versus none. Like if you go from 10 to 0, 6.5 is better than nothing. I don't know, unless you view it differently. If you view it differently, then it's just informational. You do what you need to do with it. Because I feel like if you start stepping it back little by little for them and just see how it goes, I think you'll find that sweet spot. And then after they relax for a while, maybe later you could step it up a little bit and get it back up to that 7. Because when I'm feeling you pull it down, like I really like the level 10. Level 7 is acceptable, but you have to bring it down a little bit below that is what I'm getting. But if after things cool down for a while and they get used to it, you might be able to bring it back up to a level 7 where, all right, it's where I need it to be again. That works. It's all about being happy with this energy. You got the courage over here with the lion, and this energy, the lion, is showing up on this fortitude, which is the strength card. I feel like what I want this to be more dependable. I need this to be more dependable, is what I'm feeling on your side. This isn't going to be an all or nothing. If you do the all or nothing, you're going to fail. Because it's going to have a hard stop. It's going to be very difficult. It's going to cause problems. It's problems you don't need nor want. But that's how you can keep this kind of in your control, but still adjust it as necessary, make it more dependable. I feel like it will get more dependable this way, if you're able to handle it that way. I also feel like it's going to hit this bump either way. I don't see them saying anything. This is kind of concerning me with them. They have the moon with the 5 of Cups here. They're waiting for you to tell them. Which I don't like this at all. Which tells me, like, some people overwork themselves to the point where they either get sick or they make critical mistakes. Something will happen where if you wait for them to come towards you, you're going to have some type of fallout that's not going to be good. At the very least, critical mistakes, whatever that means. So, imagine going 10 months and then looking back and realizing that half of everything that was done over the last 10 months was wrong. Like, how much would that make you mad? Because I feel like if they were overworking themselves, they might not have the capacity to stay on point to get things done as they should be done. And then you go 10 months out. Can you imagine that? 10 months... Then you find out half of this stuff was done wrong, or there's some stuff that, like, over the last 10 months, this was done wrong. Over the last 10 months, constantly, over and 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 over. And then you're like, and now we got to fix all that? If you wait for them, you're going to have some type of fallout like that. If you pull it back now and you take control of it now, I don't think you're going to have that problem. Also, this person, if they're doing something like that already, if you start scaling it back, I feel like they're going to either realize it or something's going to come forward with it. Any type of problem, like, I almost feel like somebody helping them or somebody else taking over or doing something might be like, hey, what's this? This doesn't look, I didn't think that's how this went. You may be like, well, that's not how that goes. That's not how that goes. Well, how long's that been going on? I don't think it's been that bad. I think you'll rather catch it now than 10 months down the road. That's all I'm saying. So it's kind of, because I'm not feeling you're going to be happy. I immediately got like, wait, what's going on? How? What? Where? I mean, you're not going to get excited about a mistake in a positive way. No. But it's rather find it now than later. I feel like it's better. I feel like this works out better. I feel like if you're also pulling it back, this person's loyalty to you is stronger. I feel like they're already I feel like they already like you. But when they see that you're pulling this back for them, and I got this, is it 5? Yep, 5 of Pentacles with the good luck. I do feel like they're kind of being shielded from the storm, and they are realizing that you're pulling back some responsibilities from them. They're going to feel a little bit bad about that, but it's in their best interest. It's in your best interest too. It'll rectify over time. They'll see that it goes better down the road. It'll be okay. But this is really good for them. They may not see it as a good thing at first. Is there something else with this? Like, yeah, I already think I talked about this. If you take control, you'll have good luck. We already talked about that. But this says peace with the King of Swords, which is telling me you taking control, that will have this work out a lot better. You making this call, that will work out a lot better. I just don't see them coming forward. I get that strength card a third time. They don't seem to realize what they're doing that's not right. When I get the dreams card with the strength, this doesn't match for me. It feels like they think it's working out well, but in truth, they're forcing themselves that they don't really... I just feel like they're trying to force themselves to hold the line. These two cards together, I don't know. For this situation, it just doesn't feel right for me. It's kind of like, it'll work out in the end. I just got to keep going. I just got to keep going. That's what the strength feels like. Just keep going, keep going, keep going. But then the dreams is like, it doesn't seem like things are anchored correctly. It doesn't seem right. Sometimes you can have the strength to get us through a situation. Doesn't mean you did it the best you could. In this situation, it doesn't feel like it matches. It just doesn't to me. They're really good, especially if you pull it back and you recalculate this. That's when this card starts to actually flourish, and then these come back in a different way. I feel like their strength about seeing other things or giving you other possibilities, other ways to make things stable, other things to make things work out more in the way you want them to. That's where their strength will start coming in, with like seeing other possibilities and giving you more to work with. Whatever's going on now, it's not going to their benefit. But if you pull it back, like especially with dreams, it's like getting enough rest. If they get enough rest, I feel like they actually are stronger for you. It's like what they're doing now, they may be putting out 100% effort with 70% quality. I'd rather have somebody put in get 70% out of what I expect of them with 100% quality. You know what I'm saying? If they're doing 100% quality or 100% effort and getting out 70% quality, that's still 30% error. If you're getting 30% less from them, but everything you get from them you can depend on, it's just better. I just feel like it may seem like it's the same, but I don't think it is, because if you have to go and pick up or clean up 30% error, that's rework. That's extra time you have to take to fix that. So I hope that makes sense. Like, somebody doing 100% and 30% of that is screwed up. You have to go back and fix that 30%. So that's extra work that has to be done. If you have somebody doing 70% of what you thought they could do, but everything is correct, you don't have to go back and fix that. That's much better. That's much more sound. That's much more reliable. That makes much better sense. Like, why do work that you just have to go back and fix it anyway? I hope I made sense at the end with that, because I feel like they're trying to give you a really good reason to go and like dial this back, get this going better, recalibrate this so it's more reliable, so you can get what you want and know you can count on it. Anything else? All right, I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below, same email. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.